just heading out for a casual dinner tonight, so I thought I would do my makeup and film it. So I've started off with the micellar water. This is by Garnier, and I'm just giving my face a quick clean. I do have some residual mascara and also eyebrow product on, which I won't completely take off because I know I'm just going to be reapplying. And as you can see, the skin is just a little bit sweaty and dirty. I'm using the Ilmakiage. This is the No Filter Primer. So I'm just using my fingers here and just pressing that into my skin. It is really humid right here at the minute. Lots of rain, so I'm a little sticky. This is the foundation. Now what I'm doing is really making sure it's even all on the brush and nice and warmed up. And I'm really just going to go in easy with this product. I'm not going to overdo it. So I'm just buffing it in with one of the McoBeauty brushes. This is their foundation brush. I love this brush. This is the 106. I do have it linked in my shop so if you'd like to have a look at that one, that is there. Now, as you can see, I'm just using a really light coverage. This is the Ilmakiage. This is the I Woke Up Like This foundation, and I have the 075. So I've warmed up the product on my hand, and I'm just really buffing it into the skin. I'm using a small amount, as you can see there, and just going over my cheeks ever so slightly. I do want them to peek through. So I just want my skin to look like skin this evening, nothing too full on. So it's just really a quick dinner. We're going out to a local pub. Now, this is the McoBeauty contour wand. I love using this. It is very quick and easy, and I'm just placing it quite high on my face and on my nose just to create a little bit of shape and also some warmth. So I'm going in with a more detailed brush. This is again another one of the McoBeauty brushes, and this one is the 113. I do have another one which I prefer to use for this, and I can't remember the number, but it has a bit more of an angle on it and it's a bit easier to use. But I have packed it because I'm heading overseas, so I've packed it for work overseas. So I'm just pressing it in, and I'm just pressing it exactly where I've placed it because this is exactly where I want this color, so I don't want it to move. I do have a little broken capillary there on my nose, and just going back in with that foundation brush and just blurring off those edges. Now this is the Etude. This is one of the Beauty Amora brow pencils, and it's got a great little color pencil at the end here. I always start off the outer corner of my brows, and then I just have a little bit in the center and then use that spoolie on the other end. So I do tend to go for these brow pencils that have a spoolie at one end and a color at the other. So it's a nice sort of light chocolate brown color for my brows. This is the M.A.C paint pot. This is Groundwork. I'm so pleased I found this again. I love it because it's just such a great base, especially if you're not using light colors. This just creates a really great base to start off. It's a prime, like an eye primer, but it's also, because it's tinted in a color, it really starts off your eyeshadow quite well. So I won't have to do too much to this look. I'm using the bronzer. This is the Mineral Radiance bronzer by Youngblood called Soleil. So I'm just going in with this powder in the crease, and I'm really just setting that primer in place with a little bit of this powder just to enhance that color. And that's really all I'm going to do to create this look, running that same color underneath my eyes as well. Going in with the RumiCosmetiques, I'm fast loving this eyeliner, and I'm just doing a nice chocolate eyeliner really close to my lash line and also in that inner corner there as well, and running a small amount inside the tight line and also on that bottom lash line. And same on the other side. Just peeking it out there. I use my finger always to give that little baby wing and just running it through. So this is a very, very simple, very natural look, nice and easy, especially if you want to quickly go out for a quick bite to eat and you don't want to get overly dressed up. This is the Prometics mascara in black, so just a swipe of this over the lashes. This creates a bit of length and volume. Going for a peachy blush. This one is a Nectar by Youngblood, and just using one of the McoBeauty brushes. This one is the 105, no, sorry, the 108. And I'm placing a little bit of that blush on my brow bone as well, just to really make that look nice and cohesive. Just using the Pout liner by Youngblood, so I'm just lining my lips with liner and colouring them in a little bit. And I'm overlining just the centre of the lips just to create a small amount of fullness there and just give them that little bit of pop so that they show up a bit more. And this is the gloss as well from St Renais, sorry. So that's my final look. I'm adding a small amount of foundation where you would normally do a little bit of concealer. I don't want to wear concealer, I don't necessarily need it, so I'm using just a little bit of foundation and on a very small fluffy brush just to really clean up under the eye and just make that a little bit brighter and a bit sharper. So there's my little dinner out look. I hope you like it. I've placed a little bit of this just under the brows as well. Hope you like it. Blending that in with my foundation brush, and I'll show you what I'm wearing, just some really casual pants and my nice blue top. I hope you like this look.